My current role is to train to go to the International Space Station as an astronaut on behalf of Canada. So I spend my days learning spacewalk training, robotics, geology. I'm learning Russian language to fly on Russian Soyuz vehicle to get to space station, and also contributing to one of Canada's upcoming missions, which is Chris Hadfield going to the International Space Station for a 6-month stay. He's leaving on the 5th of December of this year, in fact. And he's going to be the commander of the International Space Station, which will be Canada's first commander in space. So that's a pretty neat milestone coming up. Most of my training is based out of Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Therefore, I live there with my family now, and I have for about 2.5 years. And that's probably what will continue to happen for me. But my training takes me in many different places around the world as well. So some really fascinating training. In fact, in just about a week and a half, I leave for Russia. I'll spend about 6 weeks in Russia training on the Russian Soyuz rocket. For me, the main goal is to make a contribution to the overall program for sure, and I'm hoping that part of that contribution will mean flying in space for me at some point. Which mission or which role specifically, it doesn't seem all that important to me as long as we're getting the job done as part of the team, as long as I can be a part of that team. So. But what I foresee in my future is perhaps a mission to space station like Commander Hadfield, maybe a 6-month stay on space station, but also maybe testing out some of the new vehicles and rockets that are being built by commercial companies right now. There's some really exciting times ahead in space, and I think it's important for Canadians to understand that we have a viable space program, and there's opportunities for many young Canadians who want to have a future in space.
After the break, Stacey Comer sits down in our studios with singer-songwriter Jay Semko.